Welcome back to episode... what episode are we on?
It's episode 16 of the Socially Awkward Show, or now known as The Awkward Show.
Yeah, why would you dead name us?
I don't know. It's the Socially Awkward Club is the channel, so...
Oh.
And we just did Awkward Show to make it nice and seamless. Ryan's crunching some crackers.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Everything sucks.
Okay.
But the food's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I sure don't get a lot of it anymore, though, when I buy things.
You only get like a third of what you...
Mm-hmm. I bought granola bars. Granola bars used to be like, I don't know, 5 inches, let's say.
If you do a shotgun, it's about that long?
Yeah, if you do a hang loose thing, that's about the size, maybe a little less, of an old granola bar.
Yeah.
I had one, I kid you not, I measured, it was 2 knuckles lengths.
Oh, yeah, so it's just like a tiny little box.
Nothing. It was a bite. And we're all done. It was stupid. Like, I'm so tired of shrinkflation.
Yeah, that's what
like, it 100% is a thing. Like,
yeah.
I know some people are like, no, it's not a thing. It is.
I don't know who would say it's not a thing, because it's very obviously a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it just sucks. Like, everything's
getting a little smaller, things are getting a little more expensive.
Like, and even some places, I would say quality is getting worse. Like, even like the place like Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Like, it's not very good anymore. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just... Maybe this is me, maybe this is like our specific location. But like, I went there, I'm like, oh, this looks new. They had a breakfast box. I'm like, okay, $5, little breakfast box. I'll try it. I'll see what it is.
Was it a little breakfast box?
It was little. It was a little, tiny little box. I opened it up. It is literally, I don't know what else I was expecting though, but it was just eggs and then, like, you know those puck hash browns?
Yep.
It was that ripped in half, thrown in the box, and then it was like a little sausage crumble bits inside. They squirted hot sauce on it, closed it up, gave it to me. So it was just a farmer's wrap, but they took out the wrap, they slapped it in a box, and they charged me 50 cents more.
Nice.
Yeah. Like, that stuff is just annoying. Like, I don't know. Fast food sucks. You can't even go get fast food for cheap anymore. I don't think you can eat a meal without spending $10.
I don't think so, no.
Like
you could really, like...
Anywhere.
You know, like a burger, a small fry, and a small drink for under $10, but...
Can you?
Is that a meal?
Can you even do that for under $10?
I haven't tried.
Like, if I went to McDonald's and I got like a junior chicken with a drink and a fry, I'm sure it'd be $12, $13.
Because that's usually what me getting 2 burgers, a large fry and a large drink is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but again, you are getting the smallest portion of food.
Yeah, like that's like, for me, that is that like a meal.
To me, it's not. I'm a fat fuck.
To somebody else, yeah, like 1 burger, a small fry, and a small drink might not be good.
Yeah.
Enough for a meal. Maybe that's for kids.
Yeah, for like, but even then, like,
you're spending
a kid's meal shouldn't be $10. Like, it should be like $5.
Yeah, I don't know what the Happy Meals cost nowadays.
Oh man, I don't even know. I would assume $10.
Yeah, with that Minecraft.
Yeah, they got to make their money back.
That Minecraft deal they made.
Half an applesauce and a little sip of milk.
Yeah.
Just everything. Like, you go to Walmart. I just wanted to buy groceries that, you know, the frozen lasagnas.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to buy one of those. I'm like, okay, like, you know, a little bit cheaper. And like, I won't eat out today. I'll just, you know, get something quick and throw it in the oven. That one frozen lasagna was $22.
Nice.
It's actually more money now
than making your own lasagna.
Like, honestly. But then it's so everything. Everything's like that. Like, milk is like $6. Eggs are okay. I don't know why. Here they're fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what are some of the other things that I've been buying. Like, even like bagged fruit, like for smoothies, those are going up.
Yeah, because
that's
like $8, $9. I usually get that. I'd get like the strawberries and bananas, then chocolate protein.
Have you seen how much protein powder is?
Probably way too much.
It's like fucking $30 for like little jugs.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's, but like for the minis, like the small.
Yeah, like the 20 servings or whatever.
It's nuts. It sucks. Like, I don't know. Does everything sucks?
Good start to the podcast.
I'm thinking of it because I've
I think it's one of our topics. Talk about
That's
the
why,
increase
yeah.
of pricing too.
So let's segue into that. So not only is food getting more expensive,
Yeah, obviously,
car payments are getting expensive for us.
Yeah.
Switch was expensive. Switch 2 was expensive.
Switch 2, the games are expensive.
Their
I
games
still
are
think
expensive.
the console is fair price, especially right now.
What is the console Canadian?
console Canadian is
Just console. 650?
No, it's I think
550?
550 and 6.
Okay.
Which I mean, that's the price of a Steam Deck, and if you see what the Switch is doing, I can justify that much. It's the games that get really expensive.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Yeah.
The console itself is one thing. It's a one for most people.
Because that is a one-time purchase.
For some people, it's not.
Well,
Like,
yeah, you have to buy like every version of the Switch.
Like some people do that. And then some people are just really bad with their stuff, and they just have to buy a replacement.
When I was in line for the Switch 2 pre-orders, someone behind me was talking. They were like, "Yeah, man, I've dropped my Switch like 6 times." I'm like, "How? Like, what are you doing?"
I've never dropped. No, I don't
They're
think
like,
I've
my
ever dropped my
screen's
Switch.
all messed up, like scratched up, and I was like,
What are you doing to your things?
Like my Switch looks like it came right out of the box. Still,
the only damage,
obviously the drift, but
the only damage that happened on my Switch is right by the vent where the little game card slot is.
Yeah.
A piece of plastic broke on it, and I think it's because it's just the plastic's drying and it's getting brittle.
And especially if it's by the vent, it's heating and cooling.
So I think it's
cooling.
I think it's like whatever it's called, cold snapping.
Yeah.
So a little piece of it broke off.
And especially we live in Canada where it goes from 30 degrees to minus 40.
Yeah, and I've left my Switch in the trunk of my car when it's like below 40, and then taken it in, plugged it in, and instantly turned it on.
So that probably didn't help.
Yeah.
But no, when I was hearing this, I was like, how are people like? I get like it's slipping out of your hand.
Like dropping a phone is one thing. It's small.
And I still have yet to drop my phone.
The only time I've ever dropped and actually broken a phone was when it fell out of my bunny hug.
Okay, yeah.
So like I was getting out of a truck that I wasn't used to, and my pocket like tilted and it slid out.
Yeah, like I can definitely
slapped on
see how it can, because at my work we have like phone scanners instead of the traditional trigger scanners, I guess, whatever you want to call them. And that falls out of my pocket all the time, so I can see how something like that can fall. I just haven't done it. And like hearing that people have like destroyed Switches is like, I don't know what you're possibly doing to your Switch.
They have kids. That's one guess. Or pets, maybe, and they knocks off.
I don't know, the guys behind me.
Yeah, but like, I think other people are just really clumsy.
They were like you and me, but younger.
Yeah, ew.
So you're like, oh, disgusting.
But I've noticed a lot of people, it's not a bad thing, but a lot of people don't have the same spatial awareness.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like an anxiety thing of mine that I'm so cautious of.
Well, that maybe because I spend $300+ on these things, I actually
that too.
take care of them.
But onto that, I'm like, why don't they? Like,
why don't they take care of them?
No, but I'm like, if you spend $500 and like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, I gotta guard this thing because it just cost me $500.
To be fair,
other people, they're just like, like I spent it, it's mine. Like, and I just don't think of that anymore.
To be fair, I don't play Switch handheld as much as I do play in dock, but I still don't think.
But still, you bring it around.
Yeah,
you bring it here, and you bring it like if we go on a trip or something. Like
one of the first things I bought with the Switch 2 was a case, and I've never not had some kind of case.
Yeah,
with some kind of carrying device that I can put my Switch in. So I don't know.
If you've broken a Switch, let me know how that happened.
Yeah, let us
that
know
is curious.
Because I'm not judging you. I'm just curious.
Depending on what they say, I'm going to.
Well, yeah, it depends on what you say. You're like, I tossed it at my kid's head. Well, yeah.
I was in the pool and it got wet.
I was trying to play underwater.
I wanted the full immersion of the Zora Kingdom.
But
prices.
Back to prices.
Yeah.
Xbox,
just getting expensive.
Yeah, Xbox just came out, and
good for them.
Yeah. Xbox just came out and said that they are going to be increasing prices.
That sucks.
And I thought it was just going to be the U.S. because of tariffs and everything that's going on. They're just increasing the prices.
Yeah.
So, for example, The Xbox Series S, the 512 gigabytes, is going from $379.99. And I checked.
Canadian?
Yes, this is Canadian because it's from the website Mobile Syrup, which...
I don't know why you're staring at me. I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm just saying because...
Mobile Syrup.
For like, for what's it, citing. For citing, it's, okay. From Mobile Syrup, they say... which is a Canadian website, says it's going from $379.99 to $449.99.
You have to tell us who wrote the article now. We're citing it. We're citing it properly.
I just typed in what website it came from. The 1 terabyte is going from $449 to $529. The Series X digital is going from $599 to $679.
Ooh, that's a meaty one.
And then the disc version, which is the one I have, is going
rub it in.
From $649 to $729.
That is nuts.
And the 2 terabyte special edition, I don't know if you've seen that one.
No.
It's like little speckles. It's like a space one.
Ooh.
So it looks like paint speckles on it. It's 2 terabytes. It's going from $799 to $849.
That is ridiculous.
And by the way, this is not a Pro, like Xbox Series X Pro. This is just...
the one that came out 5 years ago?
Yeah.
And the prices are going up.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that's how
this
that's
2
supposed to
terabyte
work.
one just came out, but there's nothing different other than 1 extra
paint.
terabyte and painted.
Okay, so point stands. This is a 5-year-old console that is going up at least $100.
Like,
that's
I'm just trying to think.
Ridiculous.
I think that's pretty close. Well, that's pretty close to the PS5 Pro, which I'm not saying is a great console.
No, but how has the value increased? Like, it hasn't. In 5 years, how has that technology gotten better? It has not. It
definitely hasn't gotten better, and their sales aren't that great.
No, that's weird.
But yeah, the PS5 Pro costs
$800.
Costs $959.99 Canadian.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
How much?
$959.99. That's how much the PS5 Pro costs.
That's why I don't own either of these. Apparently.
Everybody that I've heard talk about the PS5 Pro say it doesn't do anything new.
Cool.
They say, like, sure, maybe the games are smoother just in general, but the Pro aspect is supposed to be a much bigger increase.
Yeah, that's my main point at the start. Everything sucks. Things are too expensive. That's dumb.
And then I don't have the old prices on here, but for context, Xbox controller is now going to be $85, which I think they were $79.
Probably.
A special edition controller, which I don't know what that is now going to be $100. And the Elite controllers, there's a Core and another one, which I never knew. Core will be $184.99, and the better version, I assume, at this price, will be $250.
That's...
And some first-party games are now... They put in quotations some, so I don't know what that means.
Some. That probably means some.
Well, it's in quotations.
So some.
So...
yeah. Why are they quoting some?
Some is just all of them except for one, or
probably
one of them except one.
It's probably the other way.
Will be now $110. Which, luckily, we have Game Pass at this point. But Game Pass is probably going to go
up and up.
Game Pass is probably going to go up because of everything else going up. I'm going to keep that silence in just because of the
Dude, I
disappointment.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because like at first, like I said, I thought it was due to the tariffs. So I was like, oh, the U.S. is going to eat it. Like, they're done with like gaming. But yeah, it's everybody. And PS5 hasn't done their price increase in North America yet. So imagine what that PS5 Pro will cost after that.
I think I'm going to be done with gaming. I think in like the next 5 years, I don't think I will be playing games. That sucks.
Yeah, that's fair.
I need a new hobby.
That means we'll just have to double down on podcasting.
I will have to, but dude, that's just depressing.
It is very expensive where things are going. And like the conversation around this has been now the Switch looks good, which I would argue doesn't change the value.
To me, it's just the whole
it's just
gaming,
the cheaper version of the more expensive.
Yeah, it's just the whole gaming atmosphere is now just...
Yeah. Like, theoretically, Nintendo Switch 2 is now a better value because of these going up, but it's still the same price.
That's just by dollars, though.
Yeah. It's a better value just based off the fact that the
it's
Xbox
not
and the PlayStation...
$1,000.
Yeah. Like I said, I still pre-ordered the Switch 2 and I'm excited, but like, it is going to be a very expensive generation.
Dude, see, and I'm not even thinking about like this generation that we're in. I'm just thinking about like next time. When PS6 come out and Xbox, whatever.
Oh yeah, no, I'm counting like the...
No, I'm just thinking it's going to start at 1,000.
Yeah. I think that will probably be when...
I'm done. I haven't bought any this year, so...
Gamers crash out.
I'm not... They're already crashing out. And they're stupid already. Sorry to call you out, but like... A lot of them just buy things all the time. Because that's what they spend their money on. So they just don't care. They can destroy their Switch and have to go buy another one and wait in line. Because they just don't...
They're not going to be destroying the Switch 2 at $450.
Well, they will, because they don't care. Because that's all they spend their money on. I don't know. Is there anything cheap that I can enjoy in life?
I don't know.
Can I exist anywhere for free?
I don't know, parks?
Like public libraries? Is that it?
Yeah. Switch 2 games.
We got to start reading. I think that's going to be our new escapism here.
But how much are books?
No, library.
Oh, okay, I see. So you go to the library and
just read there and leave.
Our new hobby is reading, hey?
Like, let's say I was just, I'm interested in getting into gaming, going to touch my toes in the water. You think I'm going to buy a $1,000 console and a $110 Doom game just to see if I like it?
No, probably not.
No, like, so they're going to lose customer base. Because as people get older, like, say you and me don't play games as much as we used to.
No, just because of work.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So,
if I had more time, I'd probably play more.
So then people like us, we get older, we need to be selective with the time that we do have. Not that we're dying, but like the spare time that we have. So like, I'm not...
a few months that we have left on this planet.
Brittle. So the very small amount of time that we have to actually play a game, we're going to want to play something we want to enjoy.
Yeah, that's where, because you know how I was talking, well, this would have been months and months and months ago, so maybe you won't remember.
I don't remember the last podcast.
Okay, well, before we started the podcast, I had said that Switch 2 I want to make into like my physical game collection. And that's going to be a little rough.
No, it's not going to happen.
So I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be buying like first-party titles and make kind of Nintendo an exclusive console.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
And then maybe the off chance that I want a game portable, I'll get a third party. But all third parties are pretty much going to be those key cards.
Yep.
So
there isn't anything happy to talk about.
I don't know. I don't know. Are you a fan of Chrono Trigger?
No.
Okay, that sucks then. I'm just gonna like move on to the next topic, maybe something a little happier. But essentially,
no, I want to stay in the trenches for a minute.
Why?
I don't know, but it's just like everything. This sucks. Like it sucks. Oh, it hurts. Let me just sit in the trench in the mud for a minute, please.
Why don't we do positive things that make
I know,
us happy?
but like groceries, sock, gaming. Gundams are now getting like tariffed because they come from overseas.
Oh yeah.
So like, dude, we got a mass of Gundams though. So like, if you go to comic readers, you go to EB Games, they are just stacked because they stocked up.
Oh yeah, because they probably just
there's shipped so many Gundams I haven't seen in years. So like, that's super cool, and they're selling them pretty cheap right now.
Yeah, we'll have to go and check.
For now, though,
I'll have to go check it out.
Dude, I have a backlog. I already have like 4 or 5 that I haven't built. Okay. Remember those pencils that I bought? I got ripped off on those.
Yeah.
I haven't even used those.
Oh, nice.
They're just sitting there. So anyway, Gundam. I want more figures. I want cool busts of like Star Wars and like Fallout. Like, it'd be cool to have these figures. I've always had this idea that every time I beat a game, I want to get a figure for it as like a trophy.
Oh,
I beat that game. I used to do that with Funko Pops, but then I realized they're kind of gay.
Oh yeah.
No, but I don't know. They're just...
If Funko Pops did not look like Funko Pops, I would buy them.
Yeah. Like, if they just weren't so ugly,
yeah,
then I would like them more. Some of them are good. Like, I think the Diablo ones, where they have the hoods up and
Or
stuff
they
like that,
don't look
they
like
don't have
Funko
a
Pops.
face. They look way better. Yeah, if they don't have the little,
big black eyes.
they look so much better. Like, I have like King Arthas, the Big Daddy. Like, that one looks pretty good because they have a big round head already.
Oh yeah, you can't make it Funko-y.
So like any of those ones that don't have faces look pretty good. I got like a Monster Hunter, like Rathalos Funko Pop.
Yeah.
This is a little chibi.
A little chibi dragon.
Yeah, it's awesome. But if I could have more, I'm pointing at my Darth Revan thing.
Yeah.
But like if I could have more bigger statues like that,
Yeah,
or
bigger
like
statues would be cool. if
Majora's
they didn't cost
Mask, Doom
300.
Eternal that I have. Like I just want more figures.
Yeah, that trophy idea is actually kind of cool.
Completely off topic. Kind of off topic. Speaking of things that I want,
Okay.
I want to do a cosplay of the Expedition 33 people.
Okay.
They are sick. That game is blowing my ass off.
I guess you've probably been playing that when you get
Yes.
home.
And that's what I mean. Like, my time is limited, and when I play a game, I want to play a game that I really enjoy. That game is milking me right now.
Milking you.
It's wonderful. Like,
Yeah, that's a game that I still have to play, but I'm in the middle of like replaying Breath of the Wild, so I can play Tears of the Kingdom and actually beat it. Yeah, you can be Gustav and I'll be Mael.
if you want, be a little French, tiny little thin girl, go ahead. But dude, Gustav, pretty cool. Also, his voice.
Oh yeah, I know who voices him.
I'm
so
trying to remember.
I want to see. I know who voices him.
Because I remember once it kind of clicked in my head. I'm like, oh shit. I forget who it is now.
Okay.
I did hear that the voice of Gollum is in it somewhere. I
don't know where he plays.
I don't know if I've encountered that character yet.
He did an interview, and it was like a quick question and answer kind of thing.
Hmm.
And he said he'd always want to voice a villain, or not always wants to voice a villain, but just like
Wanted to?
But the interviewer asked like voicing a villain or a hero, and he was like villain.
Interesting.
So I wonder if he's the villain in it,
that would be cool.
or if it's just because he's voiced villains all the time.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a lot more fun to.
Who is it? I can't think of.
Okay, it's I forget his name,
awesome.
but it's Daredevil, Matt Murdock.
Yeah, that is
Matt
it.
Murdock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Netflix one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, I think most of those actors are pretty good. Like, what I'm meaning is by playing the game, like, I'm not thinking that their voice acting is cringy. Like, it is very well acted. Like, it's believable. The words, they have actual pauses, which I think a lot of gaming doesn't do. They don't let you sit in moments.
Yeah.
I like when a character says something and they just have to sit in the weight of what they said for a minute. I don't know. I think that just adds some depth
Yeah,
to
because
it.
that's what I've heard. Because, again, I haven't really played too much of it, but it's like, I heard like a lot of games they were comparing where it's like they'll explain everything that's happening, and Expedition 33 just doesn't explain everything that's happening.
Because they exist in the world.
Yeah.
It's like they don't need to explain it because they fucking live there. It's like, I'm not going to explain to you what an animal is. We know what animals are. To them...
Voice actor is Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
But it is Matt Murdock
in Daredevil. Yeah. In Spider-Man.
Which I knew.
And She-Hulk.
I just didn't know the voice actor.
Let's do the
guy.
web. We live in Regina.
Uh-huh.
She-Hulk was also born in Regina.
Yeah. She actually went to La Boldis.
So, yeah. Matt Murdock, Jamie Cock, or whatever his name is.
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox was in that same She-Hulk show. Charlie Cox is now in Expedition 33. So we're kind of connected to the game through that web, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's like we're basically in the game.
I'm like, probably in the credits if I actually look. But anyways, and I was telling, maybe I've even talked about it on the previous podcast. I like when games have moments. I don't know how else to describe that. But like, they're the moments that like stick out to you and they hold on it because they know it's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Or it's like meaningful or it's weighty. Like, and I don't think a lot of games do that too much anymore. Like if I'm thinking about like Far Cry, those games just like things happen, and you just kind of keep going. Like there's not too many weighty moments because again, everything needs to be explained. Everything like I'm the bad guy. This is my plan. This is my beliefs. Blah.
Yeah.
Like they don't let you draw in any of your own thoughts or conclusions.
Like,
If they're being like, if they're contradicting themselves, like the villain, the main characters will be like, he's contradicting himself. Like, they don't let you think about what's actually happening.
yeah.
But
So have you seen the villain yet?
I don't know, maybe.
Because I was going to say,
I would say
Andy
maybe.
Andy Serkis does voice the antagonist.
Who's Andy Serkis? That's Gollum?
That's Gollum, yeah.
Don't tell me, because I don't know.
I won't.
'Cause,
That's
like,
why I asked. Because if you would have said, like, I've seen every villain that they've...
No. Dude, I still don't know what the fuck's happening.
Okay.
Like, I'm an expedition. I'm just exploring right now. It's awesome. It is a great game. Highly recommend. Everybody's like, oh, this game's getting glazed. It deserves to get glazed.
Oh, glazed.
Full bukkake all over it. Like, it deserves it.
For whatever reason, I was thinking cooked.
No.
I was thinking, well, how is he going to cook?
It finished cooking. It is now glazing.
Oh,
yeah. Really good game. Oh, moments. So, like...
Moments?
Yeah, like, think of, like, Link when he pulls out the Master Sword.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of linger on that shot. Like, I like those kind of moments. Like, they might be a little cheesy or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I like those.
That's things that happen in... Not like the Master Sword, but...
Yeah, but, like, I would say the Gommage is, like, the expedition or the beach scene. Those are both kind of, like, big moments of the game. I'm trying to think of, like, other games that might relate. Doom. Does Doom have any really big moments?
Asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Zelda is probably the best example. Like, probably like I'm only swinging.
Yeah.
But the moment where Link runs out in Breath of the Wild to show all of Hyrule on that cliff is
that's because it holds that moment and lets you just kind of sit in it for a minute.
Yeah,
I like that. Last of Us, maybe when
possibly
Sarah gets shot, it's kind of a moment that they just let you sit in.
Yeah. She's like bleeding out and just
she's crying and then just kind of fades to black and lets you just sit with that for a second. Yeah, like I like when it does that.
Yeah,
I want more games.
I like when they kill children.
If it's good, like
I mean, if it's good storytelling,
if it's cool, yeah. Let these kids die in a blaze of glory. Like, it's fine.
Die in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it that we were talking about initially?
I don't know.
Positive stuff. Now.
Yeah, kids getting shot.
No, well, that's
Positivity.
not very that's not positive. But I guess for new games that are coming out, Borderlands 4 had their state of play.
Slapped his thigh.
Yeah.
Because he is excited.
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
Now I am a little bit.
Because you touched my thigh, and now I'm really excited.
Yeah,
I didn't see much about it.
Okay.
I did see the 4 people. The
characters. Like the 4, yeah.
They look cool.
Yeah, because I just had to go quickly check it out because I didn't actually put any information.
Good prep work.
Yeah, very good. So it only claims that it actually talks about 2 characters. So I don't know if that's...
Yeah, I think they went in depth on 2 characters.
Yeah,
like they're doing...
Because obviously Vex the Siren is one of the characters.
I'm surprised it wasn't...
Goth girl.
What did you call her?
Goth girl.
Oh, I heard you say cock girl. I'm like, whoa! Like, they're really expanding these characters.
Yeah, it's a cock girl.
Nice. I'm surprised it wasn't the little girl from 3 that everybody hated.
Yeah, really.
Because it looked like her. Just blue hair and angsty. So, like, I thought it was just going to be her grown up. So, cool.
I think in the thing, in the trailer or whatever they talked about her being in it. So she's in the game somewhere.
Just make her cool. I don't care.
Kind of redeem her, I guess.
Yeah. I did hear that they're trying to make the Vault Hunters, like the ones that you play as, actually do things in the cutscenes.
Oh,
because that was
just exist.
Because that was a big flaw in all the other games, is that something would be happening, and it's like your character's just standing there and not doing anything.
Oh yeah, like you're just the background character.
But like you don't even see your character in the cutscenes.
Yeah,
like
I've only fully played through 3.
Yeah.
And yeah, you kind of you exist in the narrative.
It literally feels like you're just standing there watching, like, as somebody gets killed, or like they're grabbing the orb of power, and you're just like...
the only times you're really interacted with is when Lilith comes in with her I don't know, her ability to speak
Oh,
to
to
you.
talk to you?
Or
Yeah.
telepathy
The
or whatever's
comms,
going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I like the games. They're really fun to
Yeah,
play.
and I heard...
3 story was disappointing. People didn't like the Tiny Tina one that came out, which I was shocked by.
Yeah, I've heard it's kind of just...
But I'm like, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it just wasn't anything special.
Yeah, but what was I going to say? There was... What was that?
I'm just stretching.
Okay. Yeah, so the 2 characters got kind of talked about, and then Rafa, the Exo Soldier. Again, I didn't really watch the whole thing either, but yeah, I'm excited. Oh, what I was going to say is I heard that the comedy's been dialed down.
Interesting. Because that's kind of like the point.
I
don't want...
I think the thing
comedy
was that it was the type of comedy.
That's what I want, yeah.
And I think the type of comedy is a little aged.
It's stale now.
Yeah.
Like, first game, it really wasn't super funny. Like,
yeah, so I assume they're going back to like the first game style.
Yeah. Like, the first game still had
if
its
not
kind
the
of...
second, or like the... Because I always see the parts where, what's his name, Jack, would come in and just like...
Just roasting you.
Yeah.
Chit-chatting.
Where
They tried to do that with number 3. It just wasn't funny, though.
Yeah, it was just like...
Kind of annoying.
Butt jokes and fart jokes.
Yeah, it was butt jokes and like Twitch streamer jokes.
Yeah.
Which is just... I don't know. Even at that time, I'm like, it's kind of run its course. Like... Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't funny to me. Like... Yeah, number 1, I don't think it had super massive, like, haha, boner. Like, it wasn't like that kind of humor.
Yeah.
Number 2 was definitely that humor.
Number 2 was that kind of humor?
Oh, like, there's a whole mission where you're just going around shooting these aliens, and he's trying to figure out names. He's like, alright. He's like, well, let's call them boner farts. So then all their names over their, you know, like, by their health bar, they all says boner fart, and your giant boner fart, and, you know, raging boner fart. It's just like...
I feel like we talked about this at one point.
It's like funny when I was 13 playing it.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I'm like, boner, that's hilarious. But
now that you're in your mid-20s, you're like, geez.
Like, it'd be funnier if it was just like, kill myself. Like, I think, yeah, just humor's changed.
Yeah.
So boner fart is not funny.
No, not really.
But if they were just called butt, that might be a little bit funnier.
Just blunt,
just butt, ass. Like, ass man. I don't know. They could... If they were just all, like, Seinfeld characters, that'd be funnier.
Well, it's just like, oh, you're Seinfeld.
Here's Kramer. Shoot him. Like, if it was just, like, weird things...
Yeah.
They're gonna do TikTok humor, I feel.
Oh,
very quick.
Here's Skibbity.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They can't do these really big Family Guy jokes.
Rizman.
Yeah. That's the best way I could describe it. You have Family Guy jokes, which was, like, Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
And then Borderlands 3, I don't even know.
Borderlands 3 was trying to be...
It was trying to still be Family Guy, but in the year 2025.
Yeah.
Where you're like, huh, that's not very funny anymore.
Yeah, but at least I've heard that the humor has been dialed down, that it's a bit more grounded.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Like, try and get a better identity.
Yeah. Then, of course, you have Kairos, which is the new planet, which seems like you're staying on this planet.
Cool.
At least they never mentioned any other planets.
Yeah. I liked being on Pandora. It's very boring looking, because it was like a sandy, dirty planet. Because it was supposed to be linked to Star Wars and Tatooine. And I liked 3 going to different planets. And, like, you had, like, the city planet, and then you had...
The jungle planet.
Yeah, the jungle one was okay. But I'm just meaning, like...
Oh, okay.
Cool, like... It changed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But they really could just do that on a new planet. And, like, every new area just looks different.
And it's like... They claim it's open air? What's the word?
Open world?
Like... Well, just like there's no loading screens, apparently.
Oh, was that not open world?
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah. Like, are you thinking of the God of War thing? When, like, it goes into a cutscene seamlessly?
Maybe. I don't know. They didn't mention any cutscenes separating it, but they said, like, no loading screens or limited loading screens or something.
Interesting.
So.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more open then. Which, hey, cool. I saw that you can just summon vehicles wherever now. That was cool.
Yeah, so now you can just... They described it as, like, Destiny, like, vehicle spawning.
I like that. That's cool.
Yep.
That's actually, I really like that.
Yeah, because it'll...
Because I hated when my vehicle would explode. I have to find a car
go
station.
back to one of the car stations.
And those areas were massive. Like,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it would take you fucking forever just to get a car, and then you have to go all the way to the other side of the map.
Yeah, so that's good. There's the glide, quick dash, dodge, and grapple hook.
Glide is new.
Yeah.
And grapple hook's new. That's cool.
Yeah, grapple hook was, I don't know if that's just an ability that you have to earn, but as far as I know, glide is a thing.
Glide's cool.
That's just there. Let's see, streamlining co-op, so maybe we could actually play together.
Okay, out of everything that I would get on a Switch, that game I would get on the Switch.
That game is one that I'd...
Because that is something I would play, like, in the bedroom and just
Yeah.
grind and getting gear. That one,
Yeah, so that one is...
That and Cyberpunk, those are both two Switch games.
That one's Switch 2, it's coming to Switch 2 just later than September 12th.
Oh, it's not the same day?
No.
Well, then never mind.
Yeah, Switch 2 is a later date, but they haven't announced the later date.
Hate when they
Later
do
date
that.
could be September 23rd.
You're just shooting yourself in the foot. Why are you doing that? It's
Oh.
weird. Hate it.
Maybe it's because they just had to wait for...
They also did move up the release date.
Yeah, because it went from September 23rd to the 12th.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
I think I've seen
And I
it.
know a lot of people are saying, like, it's because of a game release or whatever, but they've come out and said, like, this is because we have confidence in what we
That
have.
it's done. Interesting. Either way, it's a smart move.
Yeah.
Whether you're confident and you're like, that's builds good, with the fans. I don't know the word, but with the fans. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like fans like that. Or if it is because there's another game releasing at the same time, be smart and don't release at the same time. Like, remember when Horizon did that twice with Zelda and Tears of the Kingdom?
Yep.
Dumb. What shit luck that it happened twice. Like,
Yeah,
ridiculous.
with the same type of game, too.
Yeah. It's one thing when it was like Doom and Animal Crossing where it actually built hype
Yeah.
for them releasing on the same day. Because
They were so
they're
vastly
polar
different.
opposites. Like, you're catering to two different niches. But
there
you've got people who, playing Doom, they saw the crossovers between Animal Crossing. They're like, oh, maybe you'll try out Animal Crossing. It's kind of cool.
This one is just two post-apocalyptic open-world games.
Exploring games. Yeah.
So...
Pick which one you want.
Yeah, and I will always pick Zelda first.
I think most people would probably pick Zelda.
Yeah.
Just because it's a staple versus the game that just came out. Like,
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah,
I don't know. It looks... I'll play it. Like,
Yeah, as long as we're not constantly disconnecting.
I
That was an issue that we always had.
Can't wait to spend $110.
Yeah, it probably will be $100.
Probably going to be waiting for that Switch version anyways, because I don't want to spend $110.
Yeah, if you're wanting to just play it on Switch, might as well spend $100.
I got a headache. Ow, that hurt.
Although I guess the $110 is MSRP, so like it's the recommended price. Anybody can price it for whatever they want, but generally they'll just follow MSRP.
Yeah. Interesting.
It was like the retail recommended price is what I read it was.
Maybe I will get a Switch. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm June
just thinking like I'm gonna
4th. I'm gonna be at GameStop.
I'm gonna kill myself by 30, so like I might as well
just get a
spend
Switch.
some of my money. Like,
Well, you're very frugal, so
okay.
you look at me like that's an insult.
Well, you said that and then gave me like the Garth stare from Wayne's World, so I thought you were doing a bit. Very frugal. I don't know if you're just getting something in your teeth, but I
don't know.
It was like a perfect Garth. I like it.
But yeah, you're just very frugal.
Thanks.
So like,
It's another word for cheap ass, but thanks.
well, you're just
What's the
good.
opposite of frugal?
You're just good at saving.
That's what you are.
Yeah. You're just good
Dumb.
at saving.
Ha!
Wow. Either way.
But actually, if we are going to play Borderlands 4, let's replay all of them.
Okay.
Except one. Well,
Why not
it's
one?
just not that fun.
Oh, okay. But
We'll play 2 and pre-sequel.
Does 1 go into 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so we should probably play 1.
But like...
How long does it really take to beat 1?
Like 20 hours. Okay, we'll play 1.
Just get 1 out of the way. And...
Well, like, because I'm sure they'll do like the Pandora box deal that they like to do.
Oh, I already have that.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
Well, like, I have it on Xbox, but I don't want to play on Xbox.
Oh yeah, like I got it on Steam when it was like $40.
See, I should have.
Like the 300.
But I'm frugal, and I didn't.
I'm frugal.
Same with Devil May Cry. I wanted it. It was on sale for like $8, and I'm like, and my frugal ass just decided not to.
You've turned my compliment into a negative.
It was always a negative. I hate to say that. Yeah, because it was. I wish listed it, and then I was just like, eh. So I can't even find it.
Well, it shows how much you wanted that.
Shut up. Pandora.
I wish listed.
Oh, it's $181 right now, bro.
Yeah, like I got it when it was like $30.
Oh, does this even come with number one? Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, it comes with everything as far as I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Except for probably Tiny Tina.
Oh, if I bought everything individually, it would be $789.
Look how much you're saving.
Yeah,
by
so
spending
I should buy
181.
Yeah, 181.
Ooh.
Can I add?
And it's 77% off.
Well, no, that it's
off buying
it
total.
individually. Yeah. Yeah, because none of them are on sale right now. So
yeah.
Once they're on sale, I'll buy that again. We'll play that. That'll be a good time.
Well,
What's next on your list of shit there, friend?
Well, I was going to say, good thing for Japan and bad thing for Japan happened.
Oh, no. Did they drop another?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Third bomb.
Third bomb hit the Japan.
No, but, because I had my Japan trip in July.
Mm-hmm.
And
July? I thought it was... For some reason, I thought it was August.
No. It never was August.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, okay, chill.
I wouldn't think you moved it ahead.
But, so it's July 20th is when I leave, and I come back August 1st. Mm-hmm. But I went to go book my tickets for Nintendo World at Universal. Sold out immediately.
I thought
can't go.
Didn't you text me that you got it?
Well, that's the good thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I am not going to the Nintendo World, which is one of the things I was really excited about. Mm-hmm. So that's like the park. So I'll just have to book it for like Orlando or something.
Nintendo World is like the actual like Disney World thing.
Yeah, it's like the park where the rides and all that. So I was excited about that. Couldn't get it.
Yep.
Because like tickets sold out so quick.
That's crazy.
So then I put my name into like the lotto for the Nintendo Museum.
Oh, that's what.
Which I did not think I was going to get because it is a random draw. And I actually got it.
Ooh.
So I get to go to the Nintendo Museum.
That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because that just opened too.
Yeah, that just opened later last year.
Yeah, like that'll be really cool.
And then the building is actually, if I remember, it's the original Nintendo headquarters for like the Nintendo Entertainment. So like NES, SNES, that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, it's, as the name implies, it's a museum. So they have all the consoles on display, including some of the discontinued ones, some of the Japanese exclusive ones, I think. Then there's also the Hanafuda, their original business.
Oh, the cards?
Yeah, they have that on display. You can make your own Hanafuda cards.
That's kind of sick.
Then there's just like, I don't know if you've seen anything about Nintendo Museum, but there's this room with giant controllers.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So there's that, and there's a special Pokemon Go and Pikmin Bloom spot.
My balls are like stuck underneath me.
That's great.
Ow! Ow!
You know, pulling them out of the pocket.
The pocket dimension, they're getting sucked into. It's like an...
And then they have a little...
It's like Baldur's Gate when Gale's hand's stuck.
Oh, yeah.
That's my nuts right now.
Yeah. Just help! Help! But,
Sorry to derail here.
And then they have a little shop with, like, exclusive Nintendo Museum stuff. Ooh. So I'll have to get a few things there. I really want one of those, like, they sell giant pillows of, like, the controllers.
Ooh.
I don't think I'll be able to.
Big old Wiimote?
Yeah, really. It's just
body
a Wiimote
pillow?
body pillow.
That's kind of cool.
But I don't know if I'll be able to fit that in unless they can, like,
they might vacuum
seal it. There's that, and I'd get, like, I don't know, I'll have to look. But something I will get, both you and I.
An N64 one would be good for cuddling. Because then each person could be in, like, the crack.
Like little But what is I will get us. There's this little gotcha machine that you get little buttons or thumbsticks, and like they're little, almost like fidget toys, but they're official thumbsticks or buttons from one of the controllers.
Cool.
From either NES, SNES,
GameCube or something.
GameCube, N64.
The Wii.
Yep.
The Wii Pro controller.
Probably not the Pro controller.
Well, the Wii doesn't have a thumbstick. Oh, it does. The nunchuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So yeah, it's just these little blocks with either button or a controller, kind of like what
cute.
you have.
Oh, in my car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, pretty cool.
That's super cool. That'll be fun.
And yeah, apparently it's really, really hard to get tickets, just because it's a lotto thing. So that wasn't even a thing I had planned for.
That'll be cool.
This is like I lost my chance for Nintendo World, so I'll try this.
You got something. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a win for me.
That'll be dope. Trump just killed Elmo.
Holy shit.
Like, out of nowhere, in the dark of night, Trump went after PBS.
Kicked down the door.
Dragged Oscar the Grouch out of his trash can, ripped through dimensional barriers, went into Elmo's world, grabbed him by the throat, and just... Yeah, so thanks, Trump, for that.
That's
Out of
crazy.
everything that you have power to take money from, you went after the children's puppets.
Oh, yeah, because they're woke.
They're so woke. That's crazy. Like, they've only been around for 90 years, 80 years. They've been around a long-ass time,
They've
right?
been around a long time.
Just a staple of PBS, groundbreaking in, like, education to kids, especially kids that, can't afford a lot.
Yeah.
So, parents might rely more on PBS.
Oh, they certainly
because
can't
it's
get
free.
a Switch, too.
They ain't
Or
getting
an
a Switch,
Xbox.
too. So, good old Tickle Me Elmo was there to cheer them up.
Gone.
Orange Man came
executed.
and has evicted them off of the street.
Oompa loopa doopity don't.
Okay. So that was shocking. Elmo tweeted out that he needs a hug, and that broke my heart.
Yeah, it's...
Elmo's crying for help right now on
Yeah.
Twitter. That should show the state of life right now. Elmo should not be crying for help. Elmo should be protected and loved.
Yeah, you should be cheering kids up.
Yeah, he should be. But no, now he's worried about the orange boogeyman coming.
Yeah, that's a crazy concept to me.
I just,
That,
I can't imagine.
Elmo is talking about politics on X. Well, not really, but as a result of.
It's just, I don't know. That's insane. I can't. How much money could they have possibly been taking?
That's the thing. I don't think a lot of these things are taking unnecessary money.
Like, and I hate to always be like the guy that's like, oh, military budget. Like, that military budget is insane. Like, I think it's the highest in the world.
Oh, yeah, and I don't know if you heard, but they are planning, I don't know if it's an actual official thing, but they're planning on doing a military parade.
In Elmo Street?
No, not in Sesame
Oh.
Street, just like in the U.S., in D.C.
So they got to spend that money on something.
Marching the tanks and stuff,
They're not doing anything.
very North Korea.
Awesome.
'Cause think about this.
I don't want to.
We are South
Fucked.
Korea in this case. But
Yeah.
we're North. What?
No, we're in South. We are North. Oh, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
If you turn the
We
map
are-
upside
yeah.
down, then we're still South Korea.
We have Kim Jong Un right beside us.
It is a little bit of an excessive
little bit. It is
connection.
not completely one to one, but
Yeah, it's
the theoretical.
the propaganda of it is just crazy. R.I.P. Elmo.
Yeah.
Like, if that actually goes away, if Sesame Street is done, that's insane.
I don't think it'll be done.
Like, I know it's
feel
just
like,
the funding.
I feel like what's going to end up happening is that it's going to be a very tight budget,
Yeah.
maybe even
People will
YouTube
probably
series.
lose their jobs and stuff. But,
Probably.
like, to me, it's like you actually just took away money almost from, like, the Jim Pattison Foundation.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, I know it's not, but that's how it feels.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make sense that is, for children, And it's not just Sesame Street. It is like anything that's on that public broadcast. So like there's lots of different educational free services on it. And the government is just like, no, that's not worth it.
Yeah, I can say there probably...
Please don't educate our citizens.
I'm going to say there are probably things that money could be taken out of. I wouldn't know, but there are probably more important things to take money out of.
I'm sure you could probably find somebody to fire in the White House.
Yeah.
That does not need to be there. And is making more than PBS entirely. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just jaded and a left-winger and I want kids to have Elmo. Fuck me, I guess.
Left-wing, crazy, woke.
I'm just a woke, propaganda-spewing asshole who wants children to have Elmo.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Oh, it's crazy. Crazy how we're still not a political podcast.
We are. We're since day one, political assassinations. We've been.
Yeah.
That's all we do. Do we have anything fun to talk about?
Well,
Borderlands is fun.
I was gonna say the only other things we have left are the GTA 6 delay.
Cool.
Which is what I expected because we hadn't seen anything for
ever
a year and a half almost.
I forgot it actually got announced.
Yeah. The trailer is about like a year and like 3 months old now or something.
Cool.
So that's been delayed to May 26th.
All right, that
next year.
Sucks if you wanted to play some Grand Theft Auto. Was it supposed to come out this year?
It was like fall of 2025 is what it said before.
And now it's...
So like they actually just dropped a release date.
Oh.
That never existed before other than fall 2025.
Weird.
So they were just like, yeah, it's coming out May 26th.
All right.
Without a trailer or anything. And then the other thing that I have...
I can't wait for that game to not live up to people's expectations.
I think, people are hyping it up too much. I think...
Bro, it's just Grand Theft Auto.
I think it's going to be good. If you're like... If you love GTA, you're going to enjoy GTA 6. But I don't know if it's going to be the greatest game ever. It's going to be good. Like, it'll be fun to play. But...
This is a game. Like, I don't know. It can only do so much.
I'm going to play it if it's not $200.
It will be. So you were not going to play it. Because that's going to be a premium game. Everybody's been waiting for this game. That means premium fees.
Yeah.
$149.
Well, originally they were talking about making it a $100 US game.
Oh, that's out the window. If other games are going to be $110 standard,
well, $100 US.
That means
$80 is the US price for games nowadays. So it'd be $100 or like probably $150 for us.
Yeah, it's going to be a high cost.
It's going to be money, lots of money.
Yep.
And then, that's pretty much all I have on my list of things to talk about. I'm playing Breath of the Wild again, which I'm having lots of fun with.
I think we've talked about that before.
Yeah. And so far I've done 2 Divine Beasts and 70
What's your order
shrines. That you go in? Well, in this, I kind of change it up every time I try to play it. So this time I went with the Zora, which is typically my first.
It shoots you that way, I feel.
And then I do the other 3 in different orders, and then I did the Rito, the Valmetto one.
Anytime I play it now, I usually go to the birds first, just because I like their thing for traversal. Oh,
yeah, that's really useful. I actually forgot about that.
Yeah.
I like how useful it is.
Yeah, it helps out quite a bit.
Well, yeah, so I'm curious to see once the Switch 2 comes out, how different the game looks. I mean, it's not going to look different, but it's going to run different.
It'll just be better to play.
Because, there are a number of places that I've noticed that just chug. So, like the Farron jungle or whatever.
Yeah.
Is rough when it starts raining.
Yeah. I remember
almost unplayable.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Like the place leading up to the Zoros. When it's...
Oh, that
when it's raining
really
and everything's slippery.
Yeah.
That is like slogging at 15. Like it's tough.
No, I was thinking of like the jungle where the Zonai originally were being teased.
Zonai? Tears of the Kingdom?
Breath of the Wild. It's like the Zonai ruins.
Oh, I don't remember that area.
Yeah,
there's some pretty rough frame rate spots in that game. It'll be fun. Dude, like I looked at gameplay of Cyberpunk on the Switch too.
Yeah.
That looks good. Like
it's like Yeah, it's
They look
pretty
good. Like, I don't know.
comparable to like not an Xbox Series X by any means, but pretty good.
It's good
for
enough.
handheld.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, the Farron Woods is that jungly.
bro, I do not
Area.
remember that area.
It was
at all.
never an area you needed to go to, unless you were doing shrines.
Yeah, don't
But,
remember it.
Yeah, it's just the jungly area, so you have all the trees, you have the waterfalls, and then you have raining and lightning. The game just chugs.
Oh, I vaguely remember that now. I remember the lightning.
Yeah.
Huh, weird. That's crazy that
So that's an area that chugs. Obviously, Korok Forest,
Yeah.
very
that's a bad one.
notably,
For some reason.
just all
It's
the
the
trees
grass.
and the grass and the leaves, Korok's floating everywhere. I don't know. So I'm curious to see what Tears of the Kingdom will run like, because it's just more.
Yeah.
But
I don't have much to say.
yeah. But I still want to beat Tears of the Kingdom on
On the Switch too.
Switch 2. Hopefully I don't get distracted with Mario Kart World or something.
You will.
But probably. But yeah, I just want to actually beat it. I don't know, have you gotten all the memories in Tears of the Kingdom yet? Okay. I don't know the...
No, for me, like now I'm at that point. If I'm getting a Switch 2, I'll just play it on that.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because the 30 FPS is really dogging it down for me.
Well, I know you were saying last time
Yeah.
that 30 FPS is just not... It's not it.
It's not it anymore. I need a little bit more. Just for that kind of game. If it's like an RPG, I don't care. But
Yeah.
for a game where I'm moving around and exploring, I want it to actually be not motion sickness inducing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know if there's much more to talk about.
I don't got
No-
shit, dude.
No new news, no new...
None of the
nothing.
nudes. No, it's been pretty standard.
Yeah, we're kind of going back into the lull again of news a little bit. But I know, what is
June usually comes around.
it? June is going to be, Summer of Games or whatever it's
Or
called.
whatever that's called. They usually just have their own little things too, a lot of these companies.
Yeah, most of
Like
them will just
Devolver
lead
has
up.
their own thing all the time.
Yeah.
So there'll be lots of games coming out. Probably lots of more Switch stuff because the Switch just came out and they're going to be releasing a whole bunch of new games for it.
Yeah, you're going to see probably a lot of third-party titles
Yeah, old games
being
coming to it.
re-announced.
Yeah.
Skyrim?
Oh, I haven't played Skyrim in a bit. But like Oblivion, if that goes
Yeah,
on the Switch,
Oblivion's definitely... I feel like would go on the Switch.
I'm kind of surprised it wasn't announced for it, honestly. During
Yeah.
that video?
Because at that point, the Switch was already announced.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, weird. Maybe I was thinking like maybe it's because it was supposed to like the Oblivion. Maybe they were going to release it before
maybe.
the Switch was announced, and then just old video or something. Maybe. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that comes out, or like Diablo 4 that needs to be on the
Oh, yeah.
Switch. Like there'll be lots of games.
With
Overwatch
mouse
2,
control 2.
Troll 2
With mouse control 2.
for what?
Diablo.
Yeah. Oh, that would probably be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That all the Diablos really. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm excited to see how that works. But I
Yeah.
hate everything else going on in life
Oh.
right now. So,
I was going to say, can't wait for the the ARMS upgrade.
dude, I like ARMS. I wish they did more with it. Like,
Oh, yeah, because I kind of enjoyed it.
yeah, the
more than
characters
I
were
think.
fucking cool. Like, I wanted to get into it, but they just
They
let
just
it
said no.
die for some reason.
But yeah, they are getting the upgrade for Switch 2. Not in like a card,
Yeah.
it's just the free one.
Nobody plays the game. So,
No.
the 5 people...
I actually tried looking for the game in a used place just to see how much they were selling it for. I can't even see
I don't
it.
think I've ever seen a copy
So I don't
of
know how
ARMS.
many people actually bought it. I bought it. When
You
it came
have
out.
it?
Oh, I don't have it anymore. But
Yeah. I don't know. I am in the ARMS Reddit. It's pretty dead there, too.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy there still is a Reddit for it.
Yeah, and a lot of them are just, like, going feral because there's nothing about it. Yeah.
Yeah. a
Like,
rip-
that's the kind of
rip
game
ARMS.
that's, like, they should have done something. Like, make a do a different version. Just have, like, a Tekken fighting game with ARMS
Yeah,
characters.
just do ARMS.
Have a
2D
Nintendo
fighter.
actual 2D fighting game. Like, go for it. That would be a perfect game for it.
Yep.
Yeah, but nope. They made the wheelchair game instead.
Yeah. Game that I can't play.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
You can't. Would you want to, though?
Not really.
No, so, like, you're not missing out there.
Either way, that is probably the end of the episode.
This is probably the most depressing, boring-ass episode we've done.
I'm sure that we...
Elmo's dead. Everything's on fire. Everything's expensive. Things are going up. Elmo's dead. He's in the gutter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to do the sign off?
No.
Okay. So, we have our social medias, which is Awkward Show on everything.
You will.
If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Notification bell.
Ring that bell.
Bing. And until next
Shame.
week. Shame?
Shame bell.
The shame bell?
Yeah. Bring back the shame bell.
Okay.
If you want to shame us, ring the bell. I'll be sad.
Yeah, and hit that subscribe button if you want to shame us.
That would put me in my place.
You hate us.
Oh, that would suck so bad. Don't do that, please. Oh. I'm assuming it's done.
Yep.